let's look at other movies that went from horror to action. So we got Terminator, we got Alien, Alien to Aliens, Terminator to Terminator 2. And this is probably the most reminiscence or similarities to Terminator. Bad robot turns good. M3GAN, bad robot turns good. However, you ain't no James Cameron. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing M3GAN 2. So what's up? Pretty simple premise. You kind of got it from my intro where M3GAN, she's decommissioned. However, there's an Amelia, another robot out there that the government thought they were doing the right thing, but it was a Trojan horse, and now they need to bring M3GAN back to defeat Amelia because too much AI on this planet. And how many times do I have to tell you AI is going to ruin the world? There's a new study that just came out from like Cambridge or something where people that use Chat GPT for a lot, their brain like matter is rotting because they're not using their thoughts. They're not actually thinking. They're letting the AI do the things for them. That makes you think. Now, are college degrees pointless? I think it depends on the degree of like maybe electronic or like electrical engineering. Probably not, because you got to at least do stuff. Geospatial science, probably not, because you're looking at maps. Other things, it might be a mute point. Like liberal arts, like if it's just writing papers, Chat GPT is doing it for them. And okay, I know that's kind of going on a rant, because if you know this channel, I hate AI. I'm a anti-AI person, and people are like, that's stupid of you. Look, how I see it, people are becoming stupider, and that's how I see it. But this is a little bit different, where they got to bring now this other AI to defeat this other AI because there's a bigger AI box, and that big box might bring in all AIs together to just destroy all humanity. But M3GAN now has a conscience, and she wants to do good. So did I like this film? So when I first saw the trailer, I thought, this is bad. This is horrendous. I don't know what they're trying to do. It's a complete out of left field step from the first movie. However, after watching the movie, it's a lot better than I thought. Is it a 2-hour movie? It should not be. Does the comedic elements work? 75% of the time, not for me. There were other people in the audiences laughing at a lot of the jokes. Me, I think I chuckled or smiled like 2 or 3 times. There's a yeast vagina joke, and there's like 2 other jokes. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of cute. But I never really laughed. There's this weird Kate Bush singing thing, and I don't know if it was trying to be funny or cringe, but I thought it was way more on the cringe side, and it did not work for me. And that was the one where a lot of people in the audience were actually laughing. I just didn't get the joke, or I just didn't think it was funny. And that's where the movie tried to do a lot of joking in this movie, and the comic relief really didn't work. But I understand why they wanted to go this action-esque route, because it would be kind of tropey to keep going on and on and on and on about M3GAN 2.0 being a bad robot, and then, you know, scary, 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 scary. And that would be hard to do. So that's why I understand why they went more on the action route. The acting, I think, is fine. The directing is fine. Like, the whole movie is fine. And I think that's why I said my 15-minute or 15-second reaction. It's just a fine movie. It's cookie cutter. It is nice and bright. It's breezy. Yes, I say it's bright and breezy. I guess what I try to say about breezy, it just looks good. For the actual pacing, though, it was never like, look at my watch, but you could kind of tell it's like, did that scene need to be in here? Did that co-scene need to be in here? Did this subplot need to be in here? Do we really need this extra character to be in here? So there were a little bit elements like that where you're like, okay. And when it came to the violence, it was more sporadically off screen. Yes, you get a couple good like fight sequences when they're in this weird suit, or like Amelia and M3GAN are fighting, but a lot of things you kind of see the after action effect for some of these things that really kind of diminished it for me, where I'm like, I kind of want to see what's going on, because you're giving me a lot of scenes of talking and the stupidity of some of these characters. Okay, all of the characters. Like the little girl did stupid stuff, Katie does stupid stuff. Every human character does some stupid stuff in this movie. And my God, if you're actually going to tell me that main guy working for an FBI is an Army colonel with that mustache and with that hair. You better not go meet Pete Hegseth, because my goodness, you're gonna be on the chopping block. They're already trying to get rid of a lot of GOs. Even though you're not a GO colonel, you're kind of stuck. You're stuck there. You're stuck at that rank. Let's put it that way. But you're not a colonel. You're not a freaking colonel. Unless you want to say retire, because there are a lot of people that are like retired lieutenant colonels and colonels who like to say, like, I'm a lieutenant colonel. Retired. Like, bro, lieutenant colonel's not that hard to make. Come on. It isn't. It isn't. All right. So the movie itself, like I said, after watching the trailer and seeing the movie, I was like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was, because I thought I was going to see an atrocious film. Atrocious. But it turned out to be a very mid-level movie with okay action set pieces, okay comedy that I think a lot of people might like, but to me didn't fit. It was okay. The movie itself was very baseline okay. And as a person who liked the first M3GAN, but thought it would have been way better R-rated, I never was like a huge fan of that movie. So I guess it is a downgrade, but it's not like a complete downhill spiral. So M3GAN 2.0 will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 60%. Let's see the critics' news scores gave this one. Critics a 57% with 145 of them. Audience scored 84% with over 250. Critic consensus. M3GAN 2.0 swaps the original's horror software for a more action-leaning programming that doesn't quite prove to be an upgrade, although the quippy AI remains an amusing mascot of Slay. You did feel a couple upgrade that movie, like, scenes of like, oh, this is kind of a carbon copy of that as well. And that's what this movie is. It's a carbon copy of a lot of other movies. 57, 60, 84. Chase Stock here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Nothing Butontopia. You Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I don't care if you watch this today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, and a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And did you like M3GAN 2.0? Does she slay? God, that's so stupid. So stupid.